Joining me right now is five-star Jones, PXC Bantamweight champion, and he will be fighting on December 9th at TFC 16 in the Bantamweight Tournament. What's going on, Trevin?
What's good, guys? How you doing?
Good, man. First of all, how did the fight come about with TFC? Since you fight for PXC, TFC's in Korea. How did that all come along?
So PXC's been kind of down right now. They're rebuilding the commission on Guam, so it's been taking kind of a minute. I did have a fight. Remember the fight that you said that we want to talk about?
Yeah.
And I missed that fight, man, and I just been hungry to fight. So I ended up reaching out to coach. I reach out to him all the time. We probably talked about this fight about 4 months ago. We talked about this fight, and it's finally time. Now it's happening. He came through, and I'm ready to go.
You're gonna be facing Hyon. Do you know much about him?
I watched a couple fights on him. I know he's a jiu-jitsu guy. Maybe black belt. I watched some of the stuff on him. Yeah, he's okay, man, but it's like any other opponent. I gotta go out there and get that win.
Yeah, he is a ground specialist and pretty well known in Korea for, submission grappling and stuff like that. And he has a lot of experience in MMA. His striking, not so good. What's the game plan going in there?
Man, well, I'm a jiu-jitsu brown belt also. I've been a jiu-jitsu brown belt for like 2 years, so I can be a black belt anytime now too. So, I'm not going to shy away from his ground. We can go wherever he wants to go. And like I said, I'm just in there to get that win. It's a tough fight like any other fight, but always the goal's the same, to get the win.
All right. Well, right now you are in Phuket.
I'm in Phuket right now.
Yeah. What made you want to go down there for a few weeks?
So I was heading to Vegas already. I was headed to Vegas, and I ended up speaking to one of my boys, Emilio, like 2 days, 3 days before I left to Vegas. And he was like, yeah, just come down here. Cancel the Vegas ticket. And I just canceled it last minute, like 2 days notice. And I got a ticket to Thailand within 2 days. Now I'm here.
Wow. Well, now, since you're down there, what are you focusing on?
Well, I'm focusing on everything. Actually, the jiu-jitsu and stuff is still really good here. It's the program is all around. It's very good wrestling, very good stand-up, very good jiu-jitsu, very good judo. So I focus on everything. I train everything every day. I did all the classes, at least 2-3 classes a day. So, I'm well prepared anywhere the fight goes.
Now, you said you were planning on going to Vegas, and I know you've had a few trips to Vegas before. Like earlier this year, you were in Vegas before your last fight.
Yes.
What makes you go to Vegas?
Well, my affiliate gym is Robert Drysdale on Guam. So I've been going to Vegas for about 7 years now, man. Every summer I'll stay there for 2-3 months. And I did a couple camps out there. Like you said, I just go there for my jiu-jitsu. Like he was a jiu-jitsu opponent. So at first I was thinking, yeah, Robert will be very good. But then again, my team on Guam has very good jiu-jitsu. So I just wanted to add a little bit of extra stand-up to my game and also have the jiu-jitsu. So that was my outcome in going to Thailand and canceling the Vegas.
Now, in Thailand, there's a lot of fighters down there. There's so many camps. Yeah, and can you name some of the people that you've been training with and, that people might know?
I've been training with Emilio Iriarte. I've been training with George Hickman. I've been training with oh man, there's so many guys. It's so hard to remember the names. I only been here for like 2 weeks, but I met like hundreds of people out here. Everyone's real nice. They're helping me out. They push me. And yeah, there's so many people, man. It's so hard to remember all their names. It's just so flooded. I've been training with the coach, the Muay Thai coach. His name is Kuncha. Very good coach, very tough training. And I just been getting everything in, man, soaking it in.
What are the benefits of, traveling around? Because I know you're based in Guam, but you said you've been going to Vegas a lot, and now you're in Thailand. What are the benefits of that?
So the benefits of training along is to be I came here most of all, just to get out of my comfort zone. I know once I get here, I'll know 1 or 2 guys maybe. And I was so out of my comfort zone the first week, maybe, it was so tough and it was so good. Like I came here with no friends. I came here with no distractions. I came here alone, and the training was just good. The first couple of days was hard, but once I got over that hump, maybe 4 days, the ball was rolling so good.
So going there solo, like going to Phuket solo is pretty much the best way to go there. Do you think
Yeah,
so?
yes, it is, because I think if I had a friend and he wasn't fighting and stuff, maybe he wanted to take a training off or something. He probably could have made me take some training off. But going here, I got a lot of time to think about the fight. I got a lot of training. It was just pretty much train home, did a little shopping, but it was always training home, training home. So it was just the consistency of training, the consistency of programs, and that was the main reason I came down here.
Yeah, if you do have a friend that's not training for a fight, you know, they would want to go hang out, and there's a lot of
Yes.
temptations out there, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of temptations, man. So I just stayed in my room, I just stayed in this little room right here and I enjoyed. I ate pretty good, but always diet food. I eat at Tiger Muay Thai. So it was pretty good. They got a lot of diet stuff, a lot of nutrition, everything you pretty much need as a fighter, it's there.
Seems like you have the your focus, your mindset is great for this tournament that's coming up.
Yes, it is. It's very great, man. I fought a lot of tough guys, man, a lot of tough guys. So this fight is just another tough guy, and like I keep saying, don't matter the guy. I believe I'm tough too. I just gotta go out there and get this win, man, to get myself into that tournament finals.
For sure. Now, I want to go back to your last fight that actually never happened, was your
Yes,
first
yes,
title defense at PXC 56.
yes,
And you were hospitalized during your weight cut. Could you
yes.
break down what exactly happened with that?
Okay, so I usually come back to Guam maybe 14 days out, 2 weeks. I give myself 2 weeks to come back. So this time I tried staying there a little longer. I only came back like 6, 7 days out. So I guess the plane ride and the consistency of just cutting weight, it got to me. Actually, it was so weird because when I was cutting weight, I usually run and I do all that, but this one I was walking, everything. My body and everything was feeling so good. My muscles was feeling good. Everything was good. But when I hit the fan and I got down to maybe 2 pounds left, I just couldn't go no more. And I tried something new to actually that fight. I tried the Epsom salt. My friend always does it. He got me to try it. And when I was good until I got into the Epsom salt. I got into the Epsom salt and it just took me away. And I tried doing it again and again. And every time I get in, I'll just get dizzy and dizzy and dizzy. So it was to a point where I couldn't go no more. But my body was feeling great. It was so weird. It was the weirdest feeling. It was just like my head was done. Like it was dry. I had nothing left. But my body felt great. So it was just coming back late. Like I'm coming home. I leave tonight. So I'll have about 13 days, 14 days before I leave to Korea. And that's just so good. I should be on weight, no problem. I'm pretty lighter than ever right now. So it should be good. It should be good. I just got to make the weight. And that's the first fight. And then we go into the second fight, which is the battle.
For sure. Now, I saw a video online. I think it was you inside of a car cutting
Inside
weight.
of a car? Yes, that was my championship fight. So I weighed in. I was 135.6. And I had to make it down to 135. And they gave me an hour. So the best thing for me to do was to hop in a car, turn on the heat because I didn't have much time. I couldn't go all the way back home or go find a sauna. I hopped in a car, I turned on the heat, and we just drove up and down Guam, man, for like 30, 45 minutes. And when I came back, it was just what I needed. I only had about 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left before the fight was canceled or whatever. And I hit it 135 on the nose, 139.4, something like that. Or 134.5 or something like that. It was just right on time, man. It was the only thing I could do at the time, and it happened.
Yeah, that's something very unusual. You don't really see people inside of a car with the heater on cutting weight, but
Yeah, it was my friends. I did. They said, bro, turn on the rental car heater, and we're going to get this weight. We're not going to make you work this hard all the way for nothing. I can't let it slip. So that's how I planned out, and it actually worked.
Well, I look forward to seeing you fighting in this tournament because you're the only foreigner against 3 Korean fighters that are, pretty known in Korea, but you're going into like really enemy territory.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, and you have to beat 2 opponents, right? So it's a big task, and it seems like you're doing everything right. So, good luck to you. And thank you for your time, man.
No problem, man.